If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. Hey now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Still Got Game, episode 392. Still Got Game is the official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
And I am Roger Hitman Roken.
And I'm Tiffany Electrify Nolan.
And I'm James Yant Dog Yant.
And I'm Chris Selden 007.
Wow, that is 5 hosts.
It is packed in here.
It is, for anyone that's actually watching our stream, it is absolutely nuts, the amount of people that are on the stream right now.
There's not enough screen space for everybody.
We're going to have to do some experimenting where to put people, but it definitely looks interesting.
No, normally I like to plan ahead and come with different contingency plans. But I've never had a contingency plan for 5 people. Just don't have that prepared.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, but it's good. I'm glad that there are 5 of us here, and it'll help add to the discussions, and it'll make our late night HQ time even better. So, but I guess we'll just jump right in the show proper, and we'll keep this moving along because we did get off to a late start trying to get 5 cameras into our vidcast. So we'll jump right in the mailbag for feedback and questions and Altius's Corner. And remember, if you want to leave us a voicemail, it will cut you off after a minute. Tie Nerd comments. I love that Electrify was back on the show last episode. One of the things that originally drew me to your podcast was the inclusion of a female voice. I am glad that she is back.
We are too.
Thanks.
I feel like we brought someone in under the pretense that you were always going to be on the show, and then you took a big hiatus.
I took the entire summer and fall off.
Yes. Yeah. But she's back now. Yes,
I'm back.
Yep. She will be here every single week, so you don't have to worry about that at all.
We'll see. I got some travel coming up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
She'll be back for the time.
I'm kidding.
Yes,
I'm kidding.
Yes. All right.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back. Even though you're always here with me, but still. But on the show. Yeah. All right. Undermonger comments. The podcast is even more fun to listen to when you have more staff on hand. The last couple of shows have been super.
Super.
Way to go, Monger. We got more. We added one more. We're up in our game.
We got to go for 6.
Yeah.
6 next episode.
It is even more super. Does anyone say super anymore? Is that a thing?
I say super all the time.
Super duper.
Yeah, I guess they've been super, but I didn't know that was still this is where I offend our commenters and callers part of the show, but I don't know a lot of people that say that anymore, but thanks.
Well, our show is for older gamers, so I would assume that someone who's older.
All right, so
not just myself. I say super.
All right, so if 4 hosts was super, then 5 must be swell.
Super duper.
But in all seriousness, thank you for your kind comment, Undermonger, and I did not mean to shit on you intentionally out loud.
Be sure to write in and tell us how much you didn't like Derek's comments.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Ardent Gamer comments. Now that you have so many hosts, will you also start taking live calls via phone or Skype? No.
Oh, dear God.
No.
I'm not sure how to handle that.
Heck no. There's enough chaos right now. We don't need any more.
No, absolutely not.
Trust me when I say this. Everything is being held up by matches right now. This is a match house. A house of cards, let's say.
Just submit the comments, man. Just submit the comments. That's what we like. We'll read it on here. So
we'll say your name. And if you have a weird name like Tie Nerd or Tin Nerd, just tell us how to pronounce it.
Derek will be sure to butcher it.
Yeah. Unless you put a phonetic pronunciation along with it.
Maybe it's T-I Nerd.
Well, but the I's not capital. See, then this is why people should just make their things common sense. But
it probably is to them.
They're like, yeah, it's Tin Nerd, you dummies.
Yeah, really.
But I don't see it. But either way, we're not taking live calls. And also because that's the point where you instantly open it up for someone to fucking gank your stream and yell crazy shit into the thing. We don't have a 3-second delay or anything like that. We can't break you out, and it would just ruin the show. So, no offense, but I tell you what, like we said, if you want to give it, like if you want to hear your voice on the show, we always have the phone number 773-527-2961. Or if you would rather record yourself and edit it up and make it sound all fancy, just email it to podcast@toolplay.com, and we will include your audio in the show, just not live, so you can't fuck us. So,
yep.
You've got that for you, Ardent Gamer.
Yep. So thanks for your shitty idea.
Wow.
Wow.
I think it's brilliant.
This is a Nolan thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was channeling Derek there. He really wanted to just say that, and he didn't. So
It was an okay idea if we had like some producer behind the scenes that was only dealing with calls.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like,
All right,
yeah.
hey, come on.
yeah.
We would need someone
He can do
to
it.
screen it,
No.
and even then, even with someone screening it, like you just never know.
Yeah, someone could still like
Yeah.
pass the screening and then fuck you over live. So-
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. And last but certainly not least, Altius asks, with the bulk of you now having Nintendo Switches, what are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch Online? How many of you pay for it? Do you think there will be changes to the cost or functionality thanks to the huge sales numbers this holiday season?
Okay, now
It should be
before
for-
anybody answers, I'm gonna say that no one here has a Nintendo Switch Online.
Not me.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Not
hit
at
the
all.
nail on the head. Yep.
I do though. I just knew that you guys did it, but yeah, I do.
Wow.
So hit. How long have you had it, or is this something recent?
I got it last week.
Oh,
And you only got it for Smash.
Oh, only for Smash. Like
okay.
I got my fill of Mario Kart online. I got my fill of Splatoon. What's another one?
Yeah.
Sorry.
During the beta of it, where it was free.
Yes. There's something else that was online. Mario Tennis and all that stuff. Like I got my fill of that, and then I didn't need it until now. And even now, I have it with my friends. Like we have one of those shared accounts, so like 8 of us are sharing like no money. And yeah, I don't know. Like it's cool that like the perks that it comes with, like for the price that you're paying, like you get all those Nintendo Classic games. You get online, which seems fine. I actually thought it was gonna be pretty bad, but it works.
The voice chat's still through the stupid phone app.
Yeah, like there's no voice chat. Like it's just like yeah, like I haven't even bothered using voice. I haven't heard anyone else in game, so like no. I'll use Discord if I need to talk to anyone, or the Nintendo app or whatever if it still works.
Yeah. I think the
Yeah.
price point's right on it. I think it's priced right where it needs to be. It's just a not need to have right now for me.
Right,
So-
right.
Yeah.
It's game dependent. Like if a game that you like comes online, like I don't know, say Fortnite shows. Wait, do you need Fort? No, you don't, do
Fortnite's
you?
been on since E3.
Yeah, but you don't need an account for Fortnite to play online. Anyway, if it's a game that's coming out in the future that has multiplayer and you're interested in, like, then you might buy it. But I don't think you need it all the time. Like,
Yeah.
like
Only
say
thing is,
live.
If they sold a cheaper version that only had the cloud saves, I would pay for that version because I don't give a shit about the online stuff. But I'd like to have some other backup of my Pokemon Let's Go besides on my actual Switch.
Oh, God forbid you lost that save.
Oh my god, that would be brutal.
Oh my gosh.
Now, what happens when they bring Pokemon Go Let's Go so that you can only trade and evolve things through the Nintendo Online service?
But they
They
don't
won't do
They
that.
don't do that.
Yeah.
I won't do
Right.
that.
Tiff and I can trade over local multiplayer. You can trade with a
Yep.
code over the internet without Nintendo Switch Online. So they realize that this is not the selling point for that service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Smash is probably one of the more compelling titles to sell that service, which is why Hit sucked it up and
Yeah.
paid his money for no good reason. But
I think it should be free. I don't think they should have you paid. There's not much of a value to it. I
Yeah.
think it should just be a free
I mean,
service until they
the-
work on the service itself.
I don't think it's that expensive though. It's very cheap. It comes
what's
with
the
like
real
all
cost?
it comes with all those classic games. Comes with
Yeah, but the
online
cla-
functionality and cloud saves. Like if it was $60, I would agree with you. But like it's what $25? Like it's
It still
nothing.
just doesn't seem to have the same value as Xbox
No.
Live or PlayStation Network or any of those. Like,
No, I
I'd
know
rather-
that, and that's why I don't think you need this year long. Like I think Selden was saying the same thing. Like this isn't something that you need every for the whole year. Like you're not gonna get 12 months worth. It's game dependent, very game dependent, and so that's what the Switch is. Is also very game dependent. You
So I'm
guys
saying
own
it
you guys
shouldn't-
own
it shouldn't
Switches
be
and
free.
only
Yeah.
use it for
Free.
Pokemon, right? Like I use it
Yeah.
for Smash. Like there's a lot of like specialty games on that console, and like maybe you don't need it. You don't need it for Pokemon Go, right? I mean, let's go.
No.
No,
No.
you
Okay.
do not. No.
So the family membership for 12 months for up to 8 Nintendo account holders is $34.99 US.
It's-
Or you can get
free.
a month at a time, or you can get 3 months at a time. So there's some
See,
different.
I ended up getting
different price
3 months. I got 3 months. I paid $5. Like let's
Yeah.
see how well. I don't even know if I'm gonna be playing Smash in 3 months online, right? Like
Right.
we'll see.
Now, question for you. I know that when they originally brought this out, wasn't it like if you let your subscription lapse that you lost your cloud save or whatever?
Oh yeah, that's still the case.
Yeah.
Unless you're paying, your cloud saves go away. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It should be free. Maybe have a service for the cloud, but
They don't
they're-
delete.
all the
like,
rest of their.
the file doesn't actually delete. You just don't have access to it. And then the moment you re-up again, you have access to that file again, and you can,
Well,
save,
but-
you can save on it.
That's how it is now, but they did not say what the timeout on that was.
Right, that is correct.
Yeah, because we had the big news story on that one week where they said that at some point they will be flushed, and they just wouldn't tell it what it was.
Right.
So
Maybe because we won't like the answer. Who knows?
probably.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed we
Yes.
won't like the
Yeah.
answer.
It doesn't
Alright.
matter if it's a week or 10 months. We won't like the answer.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see where this service goes with the group of us as we move forward. But for right now, it's only it.
And
If any,
barely.
if any of you have great questions like this, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@toolsplay.com. And on that, why don't we hop on over into what we're playing, which now is a really busy section of the outline with so many people on the show.
Yeah, let's try to speed this up. Like we're
Yeah.
already almost at 8:30.
Oh my god. All right. So Hit, what have you been
No,
playing?
give me a break.
Mainly I've been
HBO.
playing Smash, and a little bit of Sea of Thieves, and that's about it. Barely played any Red Dead this week because of Smash, and I actually played a lot of Sea of Thieves on Saturday, but yeah, that's about it.
All right.
And Pogo, of course.
Tiff?
I don't know what I played. I played Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee. I played some Pokemon Go, and then I also participated in the Anthem closed alpha.
Ooh.
Nice.
Lucky you. I didn't get in.
Perhaps the next round you will.
Oh, so sassy.
It's all right.
All right. Yanti, how about you?
I've been playing a crap load of Call of Duty still. Still loving the VR version of it. And played some PUBG with some friends too. Been enjoying
Wow.
that.
Slumming.
So but they're bringing about new maps, so it should be interesting to see how that goes. And definitely Pogo. And I have to say no shout out to Tiff because she's got me checking IVs. Thank you, Tiff.
Oh, look at
hate
you!
it.
Oh, I'm so
I hate it.
proud.
I hate it.
Hit one some,
Hit wants some credit
kudos.
for this too.
Yeah.
No, it's not because of you, Hit. It's because of Tiff.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She had to drop the I have a 100% IV.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
my
got me
Metagross. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got all jelly of that. You're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, do I have any that are like that?
Oh my god.
No, I've got some 90s, some really good 90s, but not a 100.
Oh, look at you.
Fuck that wasted time.
But I hate to tell you, the PvP is not going to matter about the IV quite as much. It's going to be the move set,
Nope.
guaranteed.
Yeah, but the IV means how fast you can do those moves.
Yeah, but from 90 to 100 is not going to make that much of a
Hey, if
difference.
it's of a
Well,
hit,
it is.
if
If
the
you're 90
fight,
and I'm 100.
yeah, like
Nope, because they said it's as fast as you can tap. And the move sets make a difference because if you have a certain move set, but I have a counter move set that doesn't actually trust me. I've been doing my research.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Nerd Central. All right.
Yep.
Selden, what are you up to, bud? What have you been playing?
Dropped a couple hours into Red Dead. Jumped back into D2 for the new armory drop, but it's just a paywall and it's wasting. And I think I'm done with it.
out of
pretty much
10,
what
what do you
the-
give it?
Finally.
And Pogo Cube 2 off of the Xbox Gold, Clash Royale, and Forza.
Huh?
Out
Nice.
of
Someone plays
10
such the random games. It's
I know.
awesome.
It's
It's
almost
awesome.
What free shit did I get? That's what I play. Yeah.
Go
Hey,
back
they
to
dropped those free games, man. I'm gonna jump on them, try them out for at least an hour, half hour.
I don't
go,
have that
go
much
back to
time.
the D2. Like, what do you give it out of 10? Like, I'm interested. Like, how well is this
You know,
DLC?
They expanded the public area to include the new Black Armory, but it's once you get there, you realize that you have to buy the season pass, and it's just
And it's
and
another
it's paywall, and I'm like, I think I'm done.
No.
Yep.
If you could earn it, I'd buy. By just grinding through it, I would do it. But it's straight up pay to play.
No.
Okay,
Ah,
all right.
Fuck
Glad
this.
I'm glad I stuck not playing that game.
yeah, me too. I'm done forever. All right.
I quit too. So
I don't know about forever, but we'll see.
All right. Well, I have been playing a shitload of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Played some more Forza Horizon 4, which is a good filler game where you can just be social with your buddies and not give a shit about anything. Played a little bit more Call of Duty Black Ops 4, always the multiplayer, never the BR mode. And always Pokemon Go. Got to catch them all. All right. Well, normally in this point in the show, we would jump over to new releases, but it's fucking a couple weeks before Christmas, like 2 weeks and 2 days. No one, you'd have to be an idiot to put out a new release right now because you wasted the whole Black Friday season. You wasted all the fall. Like, no one's going to put out a new release right now. So there's nothing out this week. And I guess on that, we will jump into the news. Now, we got a couple stories here. We can pick and choose, but I'm gonna hit one hit right off the bat with one because I know he loved these guys. Couldn't suck them off enough. H1Z1 developer Daybreak lays off staff amid restructuring efforts.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know this was one of the
expected.
original VR games.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's expected. Like, there's not enough room for everybody, and
Yeah.
they're the old. They're one of the. They're the oldest. And
I feel like the culling was before them still.
no, it was after.
yeah,
Was it?
after. Yeah.
I mean, Culling died ages ago, but
Yeah,
like,
I love
H1,
that
they H1, they tried to keep the game relevant. They came out with some new modes, like they added some maps, but it wasn't that the game wasn't bad. It's just other games have come out since then, and some of them do
Right.
things differently. Like
Yeah.
some get
Have
really
more
popular.
budgets.
Yeah, like
Well, and it's like Counter-Strike too. I mean, they try to keep that like relevant too, as best as they can. I mean, it still is to some extent on the pro gaming circuit, but
Mm.
it's another one of those games. It's just kind of OG, and it's kind of got overshadowed by all the rest of the games that are coming out. So
yeah.
Mhm.
It's a shame because I played a ton of that game. I put in a lot of hours.
I bought it to play with you that time. I think I only played with you 2 or 3 times, and it was just wasn't my style of BR game. I still have yet to find my style of BR game, to be honest. But yeah, I guess you could say the same thing about PUBG. Like,
Yeah,
at one point
honestly,
they were king of the hill, and
I
now
think they're
not,
next.
so.
I think
Yeah.
they're next.
yeah, but nobody's gonna topple Fortnite for
No,
a while.
obviously,
They-
but
Yeah,
but
I
who's
agree with
next?
that.
Like I think PUBG's in trouble. Blackout mode is gonna start to suffer if they don't come up with new maps.
Yeah, it's about the content. That's one thing
Yeah.
Fortnite has done well.
Oh,
is
for
they
sure.
literally provided constant content.
the funny
That's
thing
what
is,
everybody
though-
wants.
The funny
they
thing
keep
is
coming
they're,
up these
they're always on the
seasons
same
and-
map. Like
Yeah.
they've never updated
Yeah.
their map, which
No,
everybody
but
else
they
has.
changed the map around. Now you got that big fucking block of concrete in the middle of the map for the user-generated
snow.
content. Yeah.
And all the snow and
To
all
tell you
that.
the
Yeah.
truth, it almost sucked me back in this week when I saw my son playing it. They got planes in it now. I'm like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch, they got planes.
Yeah.
So it's the same map, but it's all like Blue Steel said in chat. It's always changing, and it is. They just
Yeah.
adapt that same map and they make weird shit happen. There's fucking shit falling from space. Thanos is coming down. There's a new fucking big block of concrete in the middle. There's fucking. I don't like the game, but I like what they're doing. I like how there's seasons because that gets kids to keep spending money on stupid bullshit, and they keep spending and spending and
All those
spending and
skins.
all those battle passes.
Free to play though. Free to play.
Right.
Honestly, I think that's the reason why that game became so popular is because
Oh,
it
yeah.
was the first free, and it just got people hooked on the microtransactions. Like they did a really good job.
People didn't like their real pay game. Like they liked the free one.
Yeah.
Nobody did shit the world or whatever it's called. Like people wanted to play the BR game because it was free.
Right.
Yeah, I think if PUBG wouldn't have pre-sold their beta test of it originally, I think if they would have gone free right off the bat, I think they would have definitely taken a huge hit out of Fortnite before it became popular.
Oh, absolutely.
And they needed to do more changes quicker. I mean, it's taken this long to do the third map. Even if they're doing different maps, like it's taken this long to do a new map again. And it's not new content. I've watched some other people play it, and I'm like, this is not new.
No.
You add a random gun occasionally, and like the map is just snowy. There is one cool effect. They did a good job with if you walk in the snow, you can actually track people in the snow, which is actually really cool. And it goes away after time, but you can still track people in the snow, which is actually pretty kind of cool aspect to the game. But that's the thing. That's what we want now. Everybody wants content. We want new content. That's why Fortnite's the king right now. Because they're providing content like every couple weeks. Something new's coming out.
Absolutely. All right. Well, in a weird twist to, paying for games or not, Street Fighter V adding optional ads, enabling them gets you more in-game currency. So
Wow.
you bought the game, and now you can opt into ads to get more currency in the game. This is like it's definitely
Forza Horizon 4 again.
This is a different model though. Like this is a weird thing.
This is like mobile games.
Yeah. Except you can opt into the ads, which is usually in mobile games, you usually get the ads and then you pay to get out of them.
But the funny part
but
is
you can watch ads to earn coin on a lot of mobile games as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But the default is set to ads are always going to show. It's always set to default to show. So you have to go turn it off first. That's the funny part about it.
Oh, that sucks. I was actually thinking about reinstalling that game too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
I can see it as a marketing guy. I could totally see why they're doing it. What's the point of pushing it? I mean, Twitch did the same thing. They're forcing all their streamers to have to show ads now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
this is the same thing as Forza
the revenue.
as well.
It's a cash cow for them, but it's the same thing with this. I mean, you see it like Tiff said, mobile games all the time.
Yep.
At the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't see how this is any different from like what Horizon is doing with making.
But what's
stream.
Horizon doing with ads? There's no ads on Horizon.
Well, they're making people stream. So one, they're inflating their mixer numbers, which makes Microsoft look good, and they also show ads on that as well, don't they?
All right. I'm looking over at our Tool to Play stream, and our Tool to Play stream has 76 followers, and we've only streamed 2 episodes on Mixer. And most of those are because I stream Forza on this channel every time we're not fucking playing the game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like it's enticing people to do something to get reward in game. Like you're getting experience when you stream on Mixer with Horizon.
Yeah.
Microsoft just turn around and be like, look, we have 1 billion hours of Forza Horizon streamed. Like, they're not telling people that people are. It's just like the menu music.
Yeah,
it does inflate the numbers a little bit.
Yeah,
because Mountain Dew's now going to buy a bulletin or a billboard on the side of the road in Forza just because they know they can get the view hits off.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It's definite selling point. So there's no doubt about that. But I feel like this is even cheesier than that.
But I feel like this is the way it's going. I mean, it's going to be. Think about it. Fortnite did it with the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a huge thing.
Selling all the jerseys, change your number to whoever you want, whoever your favorite player is. Yeah. Sell the NFL's like the real football league.
No, not like that.
College ball.
We see it.
College ball is something that people watch when they don't have good football teams. Where they're.
God.
Yeah. All right.
This is not the podcast.
All right. Yeah, we just offended a whole bunch more people. Good job.
All right.
Yeah.
So, back me up, Blue.
All right, I'm going to cover one more story, and then I'll let you guys pick and choose what we cover next, because this is a big story. It's kind of a surprise. Dauntless to provide cross-platform play across all devices. So this includes Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 4,
and mobile.
And but
the Switch.
And Switch, yeah.
But okay, but PlayStation 4 is the key here, because this is now. We are starting to see more and more of these big titles that people have been waiting for, and they're kind of starting to throw their weight around with Sony, saying, "Hey, if we can't do cross-platform play on your platform, maybe we don't want to be on your platform." And Sony now, with the shrinking console numbers and everything else going on, they're starting to have to falter to this. So I think this is And every time another one of these happens, it makes it easier for the next guy to try to force it. So I think this is a big, huge news story.
I don't know if it's that big of a news story. What do you guys think? Like, I think this is just like them.
Now,
yeah, I
allow-
don't think
them
this is- yeah, I
allowing
don't
it,
think this is
like-
the new norm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
No, it was
That's how I
the
feel.
norm for everybody except for Sony. Sony,
no,
for
but,
Right.
they
longest time,
allow
that's-
held out.
They're just finally playing the sandbox. They finally got them. I think this is just going to be the norm
Yeah,
going
I-
forward.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think this is just it's a great thing for all of us.
Yeah.
Now we'll get to play with our friends that are on PS4. I don't have any because Sony sucks. But anyways, sponsorship there though. By the way,
them allowing Fortnite to do the crossplay thing just opened the
Yeah.
floodgates for everybody else.
Yeah,
That's the way I see
definitely.
it. I don't think
But
it's
they
that
tried,
big news.
they tried
but
to not do it there too. They tried to not do it with Rocket
I know,
League.
but Epic goes. Look at our numbers. Do you really want a part of this or not? I mean,
Right.
seriously, because we'll cut you out. I mean, that's probably what they did. It's like it's not about a money or anything there. It was just like we'll just cut you out.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Rocket
everybody
League-
else is just like, look, you guys allowed Epic to do it. Like, why can't we put our
Right.
game like that? Like, it just opened the floodgates. Like,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
expect this to be the new norm moving forward. And
Yep.
I don't know.
I still don't think you'll see Destiny crossplay. I still don't think. Like,
I think you
Well,
will.
it won't be hard. I've heard some streamers talk about it. That I don't think it'll be hard to do.
no, none of these would be hard. Like,
Yeah.
the network code is independent of the network it's on. None of these guys are using Sony servers or like a lot of the Sony games are even using Microsoft Azure services in the cloud, just like Microsoft
It's
stuff
true.
does. It's that's the go-to server farm that everybody uses. So
Yep.
it's really just Sony they were the king of the hill for the longest time, and they were dicks about it. They're like, hey, if you want to play games on Sony, you're going to buy a Sony console. And, you know, we have 8 Xbox Ones and 1 PlayStation 4 because there were certain things we couldn't do. But, you know, fuck that. Like, we'll keep one around for exclusives, but we're not going to buy more than 1 PlayStation. It's just not our console of choice.
I also think the other flip side of it, because Microsoft's adding on all these expansions of, like, they're going to start doing mouse and keyboard. So, and they're going to make their next console even faster and even more closer to a PC. I mean, it's getting to the point where if all of them, if they don't throw down, it's, you know, PC's the master race. But, you know,
Hit would have said something if he wasn't too busy playing Smash.
Oh, he
He's
can
not
play
playing.
without his hands.
yeah, it's impressive. You know, but it's getting that way. Everybody's going to.
It's playing with mind control.
Yeah,
He's got a new UI.
Everything's going that way. So I really think that, you know, it's a totally different ball game now, and I think that's why Sony pulled out of E3. I think they're trying to reassess everything that's going on and how can they advance themselves to the future, because they're going to have to start playing nice.
Yeah.
It's
And-
just the short end of it, because Microsoft owns PC and Xbox,
Oh, I know.
and Nintendo will play with anybody because they don't care.
No.
So
They'll play with anyone that'll let them.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Now this is good news moving forward.
Yeah.
All right. I said that was gonna be the last one I'll talk about, but I'll talk about one more because Yant brought up CS:GO. So Valve just in the last day or so made Counter-Strike Global Offensive free to play, and guess what they've added to it? A battle royale mode.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
did not know
yay.
about this at all. Like this.
What's that?
I did not know about this at all.
Oh,
I'm actually a
okay.
little bit excited about this. I want to try this after the show. I like Counter Strike Go, and you know I like Battle Royale, so I'm gonna see what they did here. I read the article briefly. They're like 10-minute matches. Counter Strike Go is very like one shot to the head, you're dead. Like couple
Yes.
shots to this torso, you're done. Like it's very realistic in that
Like
sense.
Counter-Strike has always been, yes.
Yeah, it's Counter Strike. Yeah, like it's just ultra realistic. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. This actually might be one. If it's good, it might be one of the first battle royale esports games.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
given all the battle royale games we have around, none of them are actually considered esports titles. But maybe this Counter Strike Go one will be, considering that Counter Strike Go is a highly competitive esports game.
Yep.
I think we lost Yant.
We did
Uh-oh.
lose Yant.
Yeah, I'm back. I don't.
We're in the wrong
Oh.
order though.
Oh no!
The
Yeah,
stream
it's-
has, the
Yeah.
stream has gotten weird.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
no! Just ignore it. I'll try to fix it.
All right. Well,
Sorry, it crashed. I don't know what happened. It just literally froze up. Everything
All
froze
right.
up. So
we'll move on from this story and we'll
Yep.
let it fix the stream on the fly.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I got
Yes.
2 Derek's down there now.
All right. Well, then,
That's
since
not
it's
enough.
working, I'll continue on with the stories for tonight. Then, the new Black Ops 4 edition includes only multiplayer and blackout mode. So this is right now a PC only thing, but they're basically taking out zombies, selling it on the cheap, and
it's a kick in the pants. They should have literally split it up. They should have been like, all right, $10 for blackout, or just make it free to play, for goodness sakes. And then, keep zombies in multiplayer mode, or split. Like, this is a stupid move, to be honest with you. It's a stupid move.
I love this. I've been waiting
See,
for
I
this
knew the hit was gonna come this-
forever.
yes.
I have been waiting for this for a long time. You can ask Duty and all those guys. I held out.
Oh,
I
you
was-
said it on the show multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes. This is exactly what I wanted. I actually didn't want the multiplayer, but whatever. It was still pretty cheap.
Now it's a come with.
Um,
Yeah. So it's
yeah.
what's $40, I think, instead of 60.
Well, the thing is, they dropped zombie mode, so I just threw $30 because I saw $30 for zombie mode now. So are you gonna give me a refund? Come on, Activision, really? Yeah, I mean, seriously, guys.
I don't feel like zombie mode was worth the amount that they took off the price for it. But yeah,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have truncated it a little differently and should have thought about that originally.
no,
So, but
I don't know. It's cool, and it's going to bring in more sales, like we just saw it. Hit had been avoiding this, and now he's going to buy it.
I bought it already. It's installed.
already did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
on PC, yeah.
Yeah. PC.
That's the only place this weird special
Yeah.
mode is right now. So
Yeah.
All right, Game Awards were this week. Anyone
Oh
want
my
to talk
gosh.
about any
Boo.
winners?
Boo. There's a couple of them I'd like to highlight and kick in the pants because I think we're wrong, but we won't talk about them on stream because
Because you don't like God
Why?
of War. Because he doesn't like any Sony things. Jan is
No.
like
no. I agree with most of them.
Tell us
There's
the
only-
category you don't
There was
agree with.
one. Okay, I'm gonna say this: content
Ah.
creator of the year. Wrong. Moving on.
And now I got to go back and remember who that was.
It's
I know.
Ninja, of course.
No,
Oh
Ninja,
yeah.
Ninja is absolutely the content creator of the year. This guy is hardworking. He works his ass off. Whether you like or don't like Fortnite, the guy is a super nice guy. He goes out of his way to do all kinds of shit online. Like, this guy is the content creator of the year. His name is synonymous.
He made the single greatest piece of content this year that anyone had ever seen. It was one video.
Absolutely.
It was one video, and he brought in Drake and
Yep.
a bunch of other of his buddies. Like that one video alone, like won him his award. Like nobody else is bringing Drake onto a video. You know what I mean? Like
And it's not like he's a poser. Like,
Right.
all of a sudden, we're out at E3 and Epic does
That's
the
why I want to
fucking
talk about it because
let's have the Call of Duty thing, and sure enough, he shows up with fucking Marshmallow, and they fucking crush it. Like,
Yeah.
it's the guy is the real deal, and he's a genuinely nice fucking guy. And
I don't disagree with any of that.
all right, well then he's the content creator of the year. What do you want, Dr. Dish Shit Respect?
No,
Fuck
he was
that guy.
last year.
you won it last year.
That guy you
No,
never
last
should have
year.
won last year. He's a piece of shit,
Ah.
subhuman
See?
cockmonger.
See, there you go. There you go.
Fuck that guy.
There we
Okay, so
go.
the other one I didn't agree with was best art direction. Like,
I mean, given the fact that it also won Game of the Year, it kind of goes hand in hand almost. I mean, let's just get it out of the bag now. The highlight, the number one story coming out of the Video Game Awards is that Red Dead did not win Game of the Year. Yet it won pretty much every other award.
Yeah.
I think.
but I said
think
best art direction was
was God of
Return
War.
of Orby Din, and who cares?
I thought it was God of War.
No.
No.
No, that was
Oh.
one of the weird ones that was
Yeah,
out of
God of
nowhere.
War got.
Oh my,
Yeah.
my apologies.
I would
then.
have gave it to Red Dead or God of War. Odyssey was actually pretty good graphics wise, art direction wise too. So the other one was like it was more of a black and white and grayscale one, and I just thought like it was cool, but I was like, I don't think that should win. I don't just didn't agree with that at all. The other ones were so beautifully made that I think that one was, it was a cool direction, even as a marketer art guy. Like I didn't think that was the one to go. for that. But yeah, Red Dead kind of like I knew that was going to happen because it had a lot of
Yeah, like
good-
everyone on social media that night was like, "Wow, they're giving Red Dead everything. Might as well just give them the game of the year now." And then
No
it,
way.
and then it didn't at the end. Like, it was so weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. God of War is in my top 3 for this year easily. In no particular order, but yeah, it's not surprised that it won. At least to me, it's just kind of weird that Red Dead won all the other awards except for that one. Like, it's I don't know.
I know.
And then Fortnite won all the multiplayer awards, which is pretty much expected.
Yeah.
And like
Right.
I love Jeff Keighley. Like it's been great to watch him grow over the years from like the small journalist guy to the king of his own shows and shit. But there's still a lot of ambiguity to how these things actually get scored in these awards.
Yeah, especially like esports, best esports game, Overwatch. Really, is Overwatch still around? Because
They have.
I know a lot of people that play in the league.
Yeah, the
that's
league
what I'm
is
saying.
number-
It's-
is
but
on-
it's
is one of
falling
the
on
high-
radar.
The league is one of the most highly watched esports
It
League
games
of
right now.
Legends is-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't know. There's always going to be something with the video game awards. Like until it becomes a people's choice kind of thing, and you can
Right.
track the votes, then we're always going to question the results.
Well, I thought the content creator of the year was supposed to be on tracked votes. I thought because there was a lot of streamers like sending their like, "Hey, go vote for me now," you know.
Well, actually,
And-
that was the one that they did track publicly. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
But it was, and I thought like, don't get me wrong, like Ninja Myth and Dr. Lupo, I would agree with the list, but there was a few the 2 others on that list. Like,
Yeah, they were a
I
little
think
weak.
I think there was just so much better content creators than that could have been out there on that list. So that's why it's not because I think Ninja's a bad guy or he doesn't do a great job. I just don't think he was the guy. I think there's some other streamers that are doing well without having the powerhouse of Drake.
But that's the
But-
thing,
but
though.
this-
It's the
he
fact
didn't-
that he has the
he-
power to bring Drake
he
on.
brought Drake.
Yeah.
Like, Drake, like
It wasn't like a promotional
this
thing.
is
It
his
was-
year. This is his year. Okay.
No,
Just
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like
I agree as
everything
well.
has gone right for Ninja this year, and you cannot, scoff at it at all.
You had
Well,
to-
it's everything gone right with Fortnite. So I mean, there's all the stars for him lined at once. Okay,
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I agree.
but look, like the very first day Realm Royale came out, he's like, all right, we're gonna stream Realm Royale. Goes in there, fucking wins the game. Very first game of Realm. Like the guy is legit. It's not like he just has skills in Fortnite. Like he went into a brand new game. Very first time he played, he won. Like that's
He won the very first Battle Royale tournaments for both H1 and
Yep.
PUBG as well.
yep, exactly. Yep.
Overall,
Yeah.
he's a Battle Royale
Yeah.
beast.
Yes, he's the shit. He's the
Yeah.
real deal. All right, as we're approaching our
Yep.
HQ
Are we
time,
done,
why don't we
done
cover-
kissing Ninja's ass?
Yes, yeah. So we
Yeah.
got one last story. that
Seriously.
Selden added this, I think.
Yeah, I
Oh,
threw it on
God.
there.
All
Oh, throw this away. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
This is Project Scarlet, which is the next Microsoft console 2020 release date. Selden, what do you want to say?
I just thought it was interesting that news started to surface on this now that all the rumors are starting to fly about PlayStation, the next one on that, whatever that is, 17.
No.
So
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting, and they're talking about it's streaming only device on it, and a family of different possible consoles coming out for it, and all the other users interfaces that they have, controllers and everything else coming with it, starting to all surface. It's looking pretty exciting, actually.
If we're in Microsoft, or like if we're working for Microsoft, or if you're the higher ups in Microsoft, you would think they would have contingency plans, like a lot of them, and I'm
Yep.
sure they have one where like if
Sony
Sony
specs
gets
were
to
high.
market before we
Yeah.
do, should we have something ready? Like I'm pretty sure they have whatever's next ready to go. You press a button and start producing those things.
Yeah.
If that's why I think going back to the whole Sony thing, I think it's bad for them to do another console. Sony, like they're in the lead, they should ride this out as long as they can, because no matter what they do, Xbox will be there to counter their move. Like they're
Oh yeah.
they
Yeah, but
Counter
it's-
and beat. this
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
See,
but-
I don't even
yeah.
feel like we're ready for a new console
No,
yet.
I don't think so
and I know
either.
it's like we're 2 years out or whatever, but
but the
like
way
I feel like
Sony
games
think,
aren't even taking, aren't even taking full advantage of the hardware that there already is.
Oh no, they
I
absolutely
totally
are.
agree.
You think
Play-
so?
play-
No,
on PC
I agree
and
with
you'll
I
see.
agree with Tiff. I agree with Tiff. Like we're not into the gen enough yet. Like they're still not figuring out full capability. The problem is, Tiff, it's that Sony is really behind on the hardware power and they don't like it.
Right.
And they want to come out with a more powerful console, but whatever they come up with next, Xbox is going to come out with something more powerful.
We already saw the
Yeah.
specs
Yeah.
of the next two, and
Yeah.
Microsoft's is already better.
Like they're
Yeah.
And I
Sony in
think-
general is making bad moves because
Yeah.
Xbox is in second and they don't want to be in second, and they'll do whatever it takes.
And I
Yeah.
think Sony's also they know first to market's going to grab a huge portion of the market share out there, and I think they're just trying to jump on that before Xbox gets their
But-
shit in order. But I think
No matter what happens,
Microsoft
Xbox is going to be like, "Hey,
Right,
we'll do the same day you are. No big deal.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
We got it.
Right.
We got this, fam."
They're-
Yeah.
They already have all
And-
the like
and
all
our
the
shit
pieces
does
just ready to
8K.
go.
Yeah.
Our shit does 8K as well.
Yeah.
I like the article though, but it talked about their failures first of how them backtracking on all the stuff, but then it talked about what they've been doing right since then. It talked about like the fact that they're bringing all these accessibility things to the console, all these accessories and stuff, which is huge. They're going to
Yeah.
start doing, like I talked about earlier, like mouse and keyboard. That's huge.
Mouse and
To
keyboard,
be honest with you,
that's-
it's huge.
that adaptive controller for handicap.
yeah.
Like, our friend Steven Spawn was on the Game Awards. Like, we know him. He's like we've met him before. We see him at all the shows, and now they have a general run TV commercial that's on all the time. It was on during the football games this
Yeah.
weekend. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, and all the kids run
Yeah.
down the street. It's a fucking moving fucking commercial. If that
Yeah,
doesn't bring a
Derek,
tear on,
Derek
you have no
cries
fucking
every time
soul.
every time
Okay.
it's on.
Yeah. And then the fact that their Game Pass is just phenomenal. I mean, what better online
my
gaming
gosh.
service
Yeah.
is it? Oh, give me a break. You have 3 minutes.
Best value for the dollar.
Still got to get through the spiel.
Yeah.
We'll get through the
Probably
spiel.
time to wrap up.
Fine.
Ah,
I'll
ah.
shut up.
ah.
Win the
It-
show for stupid HQ.
Oh man, it's not people love HQ. It's a part of the show. All right. Well, those are good stories. If you have stories you want us to talk about next week, give us a call, 773-527-2961, and tell us what you want to talk about. You can also comment on the episode's thread in the Told Play homepage. Alexa, stop. She comes in. She does. She's not let us forget,
Every night.
guys. Don't
Every
worry.
night.
Uh,
8:58.
Sponsors, remember, if we had a sponsor and you supported them, it would support us, but we don't have any. So if you want to support us, give us a call, 773-527-2961. Email us at podcast@totalplay.com. You tell us what you're selling, what you're going to pay us. We'll sell it. You pay us. Boom. Done. Twitter us up. You can find everything Total Play at twitter.com/totalplay. Everything podcast related at twitter.com/still_got_game. I, king of the internet, got everything that's fucking holy at twitter.com/Derek Nolan.
I'm at twitter.com/i6hitman.
And I'm at twitter.com/electrify.
Twitter.com/James A. Yant.
Twitter.com, Selden007.
Facebook the fuck out of us. Facebook.com/tool to play. Facebook.com/Derek Nolan.
Neil.
Oh my gosh. I'm Tiff A. Nolan on Facebook.
Pass.
You can find me at Selden007 on Facebook.
We have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/tool to play. That's where all of Tool to Play's archive video content goes. So go there, youtube.com/tool to play. Subscribe, and you'll have access to all the past episodes of this show, of Hits Quick Hits, which is coming back for the holiday season, of Tiff's immature interviews, which she said she's starting back up on January 2nd. All of the previous shows that you've loved, they will all be back. So do it up, and you'll be happy about it. Please rate and review the podcast on iTunes. We need some 5-star reviews. Give us 5 stars. Kick ass, and it'll all be good. 5 stars, and if you have an extra 5 seconds, write a nice little review. Something nice. Love the show. Do the best. Whatever. And it would mean a lot to us, so help us out. We have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/totalplay. We don't do shit there, but go there and subscribe anyway. It'll give Jay $5. But what we really care about
We
now,
don't care about giving Jay money.
what we really care about now is mixer.com/tooltoplay. We have not yet established our monetary constraints there, but that's really where we want you to go and subscribe. So go to mixer.com/tooltoplay, subscribe to us there, or follow us, or whatever it's called at this point, because we have
Follow.
not yet monetized. Follow us. And whenever we're live, including Monday nights, you will be live with us on the show, and you can play HQ with us live Monday nights at 9. Some other nights we're going to do other live FTL things, and you will definitely reap the benefits of it. But that is definitely the place to find this show moving forward. So before we wrap up, I remind you all, you can join us each and every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, mixer.com/2oldsplay. And on that, why don't we segue into HQ? I am Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Roger Hitman Roken.
I'm Tiffany Electrify Nolan.
I'm James Yacht Dog Yacht.
I'm Chris Selden 007 Selden.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. Humero numero uno.
Wait, hold on. Already? What? I'm not ready.
No, he's teasing
Yeah,
us.
I know.
Okay, I have a dumb question.
2-minute warning.
What the hell does FTL mean?
Faster than light.
It was the old Beam designation for how there's zero latency on Mixer when it was Beam.
Okay. Do people really know what that means?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody knows. That's why our stream name right now is called FTL Still Got Game episode 392.
Okay, but nobody. All right.
Does anyone in chat not know what FTL means?
Oh my gosh, there's no one in chat except for Blue.
Oh, I see Linky01 in there. Oh, she says she doesn't know. All
I
right.
guess
Lesson.
not. I guess they
I just
don't
didn't.
know.
I just didn't feel like it was a mainstream abbreviation.
Really is among streamers, but I guess among
Like if you're going through the list of streams and there's nothing
you
to
have
tell
a
you
choice
that
of an
that's-
FTL or
yeah.
a non. Yeah.
nothing that shows you that the stream is FTL, so putting in the title just adds to that, I guess.
So if I search Mixer right now for FTL, I'm gonna get a bunch of streams pop up.
You should probably get an HQ right now first.
Oh, should we switch the H?
No, I'll just do the same thing I did with last week with the audio. It's fine.
No. I meant the
Oh, the gameplay?
yeah. So
The talk show?
doesn't
Sure.
have
25
a talk
seconds.
show.
25 seconds.
It's still not going to be
Oh,
25
how are we
seconds.
doing audio? By the way, I have it off right now.
Did that work last time?
You turn your stream audio on. That worked well last
Oh,
time.
it did. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just take my audio for the show and your audio for the other thing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Linky says HQ starts at 9:07. I feel like
It
Scott
does.
promised us it was going to start earlier. That
Oh,
they were
what-
starting on time. But
What do you guys think about the news from yesterday?
Which?
About the season stuff? I think that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
For
that's
HQ?
cool.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
I like the new word game too. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, have you guys played that yet? It's in beta.
Hit? Did you play
Sorry.
it?
Play what? Sorry.
The other HQ game yesterday.
The
where
HQ
you, like,
words.
No.
Oh, you should try that out. That's pretty fun too.
I actually just no. I must have been on the old version last night because
Oh,
when I
okay,
opened
yeah.
it today, it was like all weird looking and new.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the problem. If you didn't have the new version, you were fucked yesterday.
Right. I'm glad that she's back though.
And not money for the
Yeah,
marriages.
I don't like that
There's
guy.
nothing to it but to HQ it.
Not a fan. Not a fan of that guy.
Coast to coast, smooth as the butter that you put on your toast. Like, he has all the cool lines though.
He's not Scott.
Nobody's Scott.
Or a
Scott-
hot chick like the one right now.
wow, hit. Is that the only reason you want to watch this? Is just because there's a hot chick on?
No.
Hashtag hit 2.
Not dead on the inside.
Jan, look at Jan. He looks so excited for HQ. I thought you signed up for HQ, Jan. Oh, he's in. See? You can
There we
swipe
go.
that chat away. None of us look at the chat.
And don't buy any lives.
Yeah,
They're the
you
worst.
don't want to spend $3.99 to win 20 cents. Or in Hit's case, $5 to win 20 cents.
Oh,
A
Derek's
mortgage.
super excited about the Mean Girls trivia night, just so you know.
Oh boy.
I do know Mean Girls like nobody's business. It's so fucking fetch.
This Sunday, make sure you're rocking your squarest pants because there's our SpongeBob
Oh,
trivia
yeah.
night,
Okay. Oh, look.
whether you are-
Linky01 has put in chat that Derek's daughter Caroline won 2 times. Yes. Yeah, and I
How
wonder
do
who
you know
Linky01
this?
is. But she did one twice this week. So she
You
is
did
now
one?
up to half of my wins. I have 4 wins and Caroline has 2 this week. So the Nolans are doing it up. My oldest daughter Haley has 1 win.
The later the question, the more points it's worth.
Hit, how many wins you got?
And you make it to the next
Like
level.
win-wins?
Each level gives you
Yeah,
a
win-wins. Yeah, like where money goes in your
Zero.
account.
When you get questions wrong, for example, get all the way to level 10. and
What other kind of wins are there?
Yeah.
Besides win-wins.
I
Yeah.
got a lot of second placers. How about that?
Correctly. Yes. If you get to level 10, all you need to do is answer 2
We're all
questions
winners.
right, and you win.
That's just what they tell you with your participation trophy.
And how that prize is growing. We started at $10,000.
Damn!
Ooh, look at
That's
So how does
season
that
jump.
work?
It just
Builds
grows
up?
depending on how many people play and all the points that we accrued playing.
A close eye on it. Who knows?
Well, I'm muting my mic.
All right, somebody's not muted.
Huge. Tonight, though.
No,
we
there
are
we go.
giving away
It was Selden.
Wonderland of cash.
The mic police over here.
I know.
All your
You can't hear
hopes
mine,
are
can you?
big
Mine's
as
really
you can
soft.
for yourself as
Yanta's
well.
I don't
pointing
hear.
up because Selden's above him on his screen, but Selden is to his.
Oh, he's not
his
now.
left.
No, he's not
Yeah.
now.
There, that's
He's-
Selden. Yes, yeah. No,
Here
No,
we
the
go.
other way.
Here we go.
Q1.
Q1.
What differentiated Rudolph from the other reindeer?
His red nose.
Stack dude.
Final answer.
Verified
welcome,
on
Nick.
Twitter.
You're welcome, Hit.
Verified on Twitter.
Because you now have one too. The light with no off switch is a red nose. Rudolph
Wow,
the red
1,000
reindeer,
people
430,000
selected that.
Those are all bots. Those are
All the other
bots
reindeer.
that just
You can
randomly
laugh
guess.
and call him
I
names,
don't
but now
know.
as the lead reindeer,
Oh, they're
you're choosing
bots.
kissing
If you
his
have a
I
thousand-
don't have faith
Someone
in
on the-
humanity.
Are you looking for your points?
If you have a
It was
thousand bots that randomly guess one answer every 3 times, like you're gonna win eventually.
That's how it works.
1 out of 3 times 12.
What kind of Christmas is Bing Crosby dreaming
White.
of? White.
Final answer.
Is
Hashtag racist.
Is Bing Cosby like Bill Cosby's brother or something? Like,
No, Bing Crosby's like an old school crooner in
Oh.
in the States.
Christmas is always sparkly, so Bing
He's from, like, the
included
60s.
that in his dream, hoping for a blizzard on the big day. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Well, he was at least 427.
Oh,
27.
50s.
Cold.
Lou
Now,
was
there's nothing like a
in
sober
college
Christmas,
then.
And no West Coast you cannot convince me
Wow.
otherwise. Q3. Who originally sang "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas"? Judy Garland, Madonna, or
I'm going
Oh.
with Judy
I
Garland.
think that's what I'm
I
picking
don't know.
too.
yeah.
She's the oldest person of the
It
group.
could be Audrey also.
I
I
know.
don't
That was
think
actually a
Audrey
hard
Hepburn was a
one.
singer.
Frank Sinatra, Michael Bublé, and Sam
I picked
Smith. but
Judy.
which leading lady led the way with this track? Meet Me in St. Louis. It's Judy Garland.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, we're all still in, I think.
I know her. That's Dorothy.
Oh,
No, we lost
How
Yant.
many of you?
Oh,
hot?
why didn't you listen, Yant?
Oh, that's why we're in chat, Jan.
Don't turn off the webcam, whatever you do.
No, I didn't click the button quick enough.
Oh, that's happened to me tons of times.
Has a collection of holiday songs called Christmas and Chill. Justin
Oh
Bieber,
my
Drake,
gosh.
Ariana Grande.
I'm feeling like Justin Bieber, but I don't know.
Drake,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's either
I'm doing-
Ariana
I'm doing
Grande
that.
or
I went with Drake.
I felt like it was a Biebs thing to do.
Yeah, the
Christmas
chill.
rap type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use Netflix when you can Christmas and chill instead. It's Ariana Grande.
Oh,
Failed
we're
all the
all
way
out.
around.
Wah. Did anyone pick that?
No.
No.
Next round.
Oh.
111.
Caroline is still in, but
Should I use my life? I'm using my life.
I
I don't know
Alright,
why.
we hit.
Just to get one more question.
we're here to help you, Hit.
My goodness, that was tough. We still have
Ah, shit, I shouldn't have used it.
111,000 of you
Oh,
in the
you
game.
I need it. I need it for this
Break
week.
Right there, Christmas rap album. No,
I'm gonna have to play 5 days in a row, right?
Ariana
Yes,
recorded
yeah.
the EP in 4 days, a series of romantic ballads over trap beats. My kind of music.
Shit, I don't even have an eraser.
Five. Last Christmas was originally performed by
Last
the band
Christmas.
What's Hit, Careless Whisper. Just can't get enough.
I don't know this one. Take on me.
Careless
Just can't get
Whisper?
enough. Oh man, this is the worst.
Careless
Take on
Whisper?
me.
But which one was brought to you by Wham? Nothing but
Yeah.
a reckless mother. It's
Oh, what a
I gave you the
waste.
answer, Hit. I gave you the
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that was another brutal
Too drowned out, I
question
guess.
right The late
Yeah.
great George Michael.
All right.
It's hard to weigh one Christmas, but his
But you
love
got a
interest
badge.
regifted it the very next
Yeah, that's
day.
true.
Like, we've all been around for years, yet Caroline is still in.
Ice cold. Q6.
Who? Oh,
Which
your
type
daughter?
of
My daughter,
employee
yeah.
Does Frosty the Snowman run into county clerk?
The traffic cop.
Traffic cop.
Yeah.
It's a very jolly.
Yeah, it's not the
happy
mayor.
song.
Is it?
Happens.
It's not that county
No,
clerk.
into the traffic
Frosty's
cop.
having a
mayor.
stroke.
And he only
He's traffic
paused a
cop, yeah.
moment when he heard a
Running,
muller
the law
stop.
soon left him defrosted. It's a traffic cop.
Oh, look at Frosty.
Frosty looks like he was getting it from the behind.
That's question down. Did you tap on?
See how I said that
traffic cop
nicely?
47,000?
Frosty's a date
Certainly
rapist.
did. We're still not exactly sure why.
Wow,
Frosty was
Selden
the cops in the first
broke
place.
our
Must
stream
have had
rating of
concealed
teen.
carrot
Oh,
or something.
okay.
Well, Selden's gonna be invited back
Might
now.
have to cut,
Each of these items
have to
does
crop
the
that one out of the
Santa baby.
audio.
Santa baby.
Real estate,
Real estate.
that's your
A
option.
deed. She wants a deed.
Stock options.
Stock options.
No, it's a deed.
The kit was the first
Gotta
ever
do that
Santa
portfolio.
fancy Christmas favorite.
That's a
Get the
deed.
watch.
It's
She
a
wants
deed.
A yacht, platinum mine, and some real estate.
And fill my stocking with the duplex and checks.
I wouldn't mind that duplex.
Oh,
either.
Derek would still be
Good
in.
idea. 27,900.
She's
Yeah.
still in.
In a great
Derek, how come you don't have an
state
extra
right
life?
now. What can I say?
As
The
I
girls got
pissed
the
them all away on
Santa
stupid days
to
this
any
week.
of it in her stocking. She
Including the
has
stupid
empty-handed
letter game yesterday.
feelings. In my English version of Santa Baby, how does he address Santa? Brother,
Santa-
partner, Pally.
I don't know.
Version two.
Pally.
Hallie, probably.
Santa Pally.
Yeah, Pally.
Talented. He calls Santa a variety of names from baby to buddy, but which of these friendly phrases did he opt for?
So is
Forget
the
partner.
HQ
It's
word game, is that a
Pally.
separate app?
No, it's part of it.
Uh,
There was one today at 3.
Is that even a word?
Hey.
Pally?
Oh my god,
I guess it
she's
is.
still in?
14,200
Like, what the
of
fuck?
you were
Is it-
still
oh,
right
by the
there.
way, Sullen, how
That
far
was
did you
a
get in last
brutal
week?
one right there. We lost
Because
halfway.
on our
Now,
show,
Sullen
it showed you
said
all the
that
way
he
to
wanted
question
to
12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we thought you
Oh,
were
no.
still in.
You're like, yo,
No, no.
Selden's still in
Black
this.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I won. I just cashed out real quick, so it shows 0. Started a new account.
I would say
Auld Lang
Lang
Syne.
Syne. That's the New Year's Eve song, but
It's a holy night.
I was playing last week while I was driving home.
Oh, yeah.
Blooming Buds, the haunting banger, Carol of the
oh my god, how is she still the fuck in?
944 of you are gonna have a merry,
She's the
merry,
new Selden
merry
for the
Christmas.
week.
She just did OMG in chat. Like, how is she still the fuck in?
Cedric, a song
Like,
to
this is
welcome spring
insane.
to the
She's a bot.
You swallow it.
Totally.
Can you swallow this? Why did NSYNC have to take over Santa's duties in their video for Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays? Santa is
And is missing. There's no way he has a hangover.
You think that's not NSYNC family friendly?
Yeah.
Santa was in no state to work, as we saw in the music video. It looked like he had a hangover the way he was rolling around on the bed, but he claimed
Oh, he had a fever.
He had a fever.
Oh, no,
Uh.
I have an idea. In sync.
If you have a fever, why are you having
Oh,
your
she is out.
like
With
that?
Santa's
Oh,
on.
no. She got out on an NSYNC question?
Right
No.
now. It's a choice between Santa or
No.
My chimney. It's bye bye bye.
Good try.
Kris Kringle.
Is
Aw.
anyone in our chat still in?
Ultimate round is Q11.
The whole 7 of you?
Lyrics You're a me one, Mr. Grinch. Which of these does not count in the Grinch's soul? Gas, gunk.
Gas. No.
Sounds like he needs
Yeah,
to
blues.
breathe.
Blues. A
Yes.
big
I think-
contender.
Oh, man. This was a hard
I think
one.
it's
They're all
garlic.
pretty
I
together.
Yeah, I was
Find a
leaning
soul.
towards
This
garlic.
one was probably found in his stomach instead, full of
'Cause it's
gunk
I know
and
gunk is
garlic.
definitely one of them.
It's gas.
Oh.
Told you it was gas.
4,500.
It could have been any
Going
of
on
them.
to Q12.
Tonight, toothpaste and brush at the ready, because we are getting fresh.
How many people are
for
still
the
left?
final round with 4,500
Oh,
players left
4,500.
in the game. You, if you're using your extra lives there to get back in.
I don't think I've ever actually watched it to question 12 because I
No?
get out, I quit.
Wow.
Is Q12.
I've won this 4 times.
Reportedly have in the studio while recording All I Want for Christmas Is You. Christmas
I'm gonna
Day,
say a baby
Baby
reindeer. 'Cause
reindeer.
She is that extreme.
Yeah. Baby reindeer.
She said all she wanted
Live
to do
Santa Claus.
wasn't true. She wanted one of these as well.
I'm just guessing.
This is
I'll go
Mariah
Christmas
Carey
tree 'cause
with
nobody else
Santa
said it.
And what means most he gets. That live Santa could have provided great backing vocals with his ho-ho-hoing, but Mariah opted for a different
Live Santa
prop
Claus, it was her
instead.
husband. He was 103 years old.
Was trees.
Oh.
Oh,
creative.
That's not
Sell the
very
wins.
Mariah Carey like.
Smashed it.
Fuck those guys.
All right, how much did they win?
How many were there?
73 cents. It looks like Tiff and Derek are whispering to each other.
I know, I keep leaning over.
Why are you That's so creepy.
Like, what are you
Why
guys sharing
why
over
you-
there?
Why are you moving out of the way?
They won $2.12.
They can almost afford a half a life.
It's pretty good, considering I've won 4 times and only have like $4.
Hey, Lime Scooter won. Yeah.
Oh, it's scrolling the winners for us. Look at them.
Nice.
All right, moving on to the after show.
Surround yourself
Taking
by
out the
trees,
stupid
lots
earbud.
of trees, lots and lots of trees. Like Mimi, there's a
Tiff's
lot
getting
of
some water there. Her green water cup disappeared. It was so weird.
Oh, is it?
Except for the eyes.
Just floating eyes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now remember, you were spawned.
That's the one thing I forgot to grab was my beers before I sat down.
Oh, that's a mistake. I always
So you
make
got
sure I
words
have
and
my
support.
glass. I have extra ice, and I.
Also, Words is a replacement for
around, just
the
a
nice,
3
Tito.
p.m. show,
I'm a
right?
sellout.
Ah,
Sponsor me.
Yeah, sponsor. Oh my god, look at Jan. He's got a PlayStation Cup and he hates him. He can't shit on these guys enough. What the fuck?
oh, the
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, guess what, Sony? You're not going to be on this year. I'm not going to get one of these cups, huh?
Hey, that's a collector's item. You better save that thing.
I have 2 of them hit.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I don't
every
even know.
year
How are
after
you
each-
drinking out of that right now? That's like drinking out of a gold cup.
It is. It's delish.
Yeah, every year after E3, Tiff and I see like the people selling the stuff that we just get and like throw in a box from E3, and it's like $100 on eBay, $200. Like it's
Dude,
insane what people
You
pay
should
for
have
this
got
stuff.
those Sea of Thieves codes, man.
Yeah.
You know how much I got for my codes that I got from Comic Con? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
sold them?
something they just hand out. Yeah, I sold 2.
Oh.
I made
You have to tell us what you sold them for.
I made $150 each. So I
What?
made $300.
Crazy.
Yeah. It basically paid for my tickets to Comic Con.
That's crazy.
Yeah. People are willing to pay it, man. It's crazy. The funny thing is, the last one that I sold, 1 week later, they became free in game. The figurehead, and the even funnier thing is, PayPal was still holding on to the money. Like, I still had a week to go until I got the money.
Mm.
So, like, poor guy. Like, I was just like, I hope he doesn't cancel. I hope he doesn't fucking cancel.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, there was one year that Sony for the press conference had what were almost the shittiest little wristbands, like 1980s style sweatbands.
So bad.
And
so bad.
and we had them, and then we saw them on eBay for like hundreds of dollars. Like, and it's not like you could use them to get in. Like, they're selling after it's over. Like,
And here's the worst part. Those wristbands, that's the reason I got this cup. They were giving all that type of stuff away at the Sony Experience at any theater near you.
Oh, nice.
They were giving away that crap. That's why I
Wow.
have 2 of these cups. Because they literally like, well, we have a stack of cups. You guys want some more cups? I was like, I'll take an extra. Why not? It's a nice big cup. I could care less it says Sony on it, but it's a big cup.
Oh, that's crazy. So who's coming out for PAX East this year?
Their tickets are already
Ooh.
sold out. Did they?
They did, yeah.
It's already too
They're
late.
always you can always get some like a week before the event because there's
Yeah.
always people that end
People
up
that
buying
bought-
tickets. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
always available.
Mhm.
What was it? The year you 2 came down for New York Comic Con? I came in just for the after parties.
Yes, yeah,
Like, I'm not going to the event, man. I don't like
You
that
can
many
always do
people.
that.
yeah, yeah. That was a nice Selden exposure. That was the first in-person Selden meeting for us.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And
I
then,
would love to come out. I would love to.
well, we gotta make sure everybody's getting credentialed at some point.
Well, that's why I'm on the show. Hopefully, maybe another year I'll be able to get some credentials. I could be the camera guy or something.
Well, you just gotta make sure you establish a legit news source with people that like us, and it just goes from there. So,
Hit, are you messing with the back of Jan, or is
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
trying to. I can't fix it.
It's like Yant's face is now disappearing as part of
That's
it.
it. I give up.
I turned my Lifex light to random colors, so that's
Hey,
why
you
it's
switched yours
fading
to
in and
purple.
out.
You guys know that I sent out a link for literally a $9 green screen, right?
Can you
Like-
can you turn that into green, Selden?
Yeah, I'll probably hit that up to green. Let me see.
Oh my gosh.
I want match chartreuse or
Wow.
purple. No, I can do an actual green too. That's
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Like there's
It's not going to get bright enough to be.
there's a $9 green screen that you can.
I
own.
told you, wait until after Christmas. I will do it. I promise you.
$9 is killer. I know. Like that's
It's
like
close.
two-
It's
You
too
have
dark
no
in
idea how much I
spots.
spent for Christmas, and,
Yeah,
and I
to
don't
get
make as much as
a
you,
tighter
boyo.
sheet. It would probably work.
Yeah.
If you could get rid of some of
I
those
don't know if you can
creases.
see it right now on screen.
Oh, you mean this wrinkle right here?
Oh, we're talking about Selden's arc of creases. Like
Oh
Selden
yeah.
has-
Yeah.
Selden looks like he has it all
Selden's
bunched up like
almost
this. Like
Yeah,
this.
we can work with that, Selden. That's yeah.
Like this.
we can work with that.
No, yeah, if he stretches
What?
that out,
Wait
Yeah,
a
if he,
second,
if he
you work
stretches
with
it out, yeah,
Selden's?
yeah.
You work with Selden's, but you can't work with mine?
yours is
Oh,
pea green.
No, we got to get Selden up to your
Yours is
level.
almost the color of your face, Yant.
Now, what colors can I go with? Because I got some
Green.
I got
Green.
camping tarps that are like a bluish color. That's not going
Yeah, that might work.
Blue might work as well, as long as you're not wearing blue or have anything that's blue on you, kind of thing. Yeah, that might work too. Yeah.
All right, I'll check it out. See what I can do.